Welcome back. In this video, we're going to be looking at dinosaurs at Dinosaur National Monument. And so this is the Quarry Visitor Center at Dinosaur National Monument. And you can see that it's against a cliff. And this is the cliff where large dinosaur bones are exposed. And it is way up here at the northern end of the Colorado Plateau. The Petrified Forest National Park that we looked at before is way down at the southern end. Then here's the Grand Canyon. But even though it's at the northern end and Petrified Forest at the southern end, you can see that we still have the Chinle Formation. Some of the intervening layers are different, but here's the Morrison Formation, which is where the dinosaur quarry is. And there's two types of exposure at Dinosaur National Monument. There's rivers, and then there's uneven uplift, which exposes layers. So here's the Green and Yampa rivers confluence. You can see which one is the Green River. And so this has exposed some layers in the Morrison Formation. Here's another exposure of the Morrison Formation just due to erosion. And here's how the dinosaur quarry was exposed, where there's uneven uplift. And so this was initially a mound, and then it was eroded away. And so these layers are exposed, not in a deep river valley, but just exposed in a high plateau region where the upper part has been worn away. So this is called San Rafael Reef, which is, you can see that it's exposed these layers that are tilted up. And here's another example of how they're tilted up in what's called the San Rafael Swell. And there's many famous fossils at Dinosaur National Monument. You might recognize Allosaurus here from the late Jurassic, 146 million years ago. These were the dominant predators of the time. Then we can go up the formation to Cedar Mountain, the Cedar Mountain Formation, which is above the Morrison Formation. Here's the Morrison Formation. Here's the Cedar Mountain Formation. And so the Cedar Mountain Formation is divided into different layers that are exposed, sort of in a similar way as Petrified Forest National Monument. And you can see that here's the Morrison Formation, where we might be 146 million years ago, and then these other members of the Cedar Mountain Formation, this moves up through the Cretaceous. So this would be the late Jurassic, and then now we're moving into the Cretaceous period. So here's some dinosaurs from the Cedar Mountain Formation 126 million years ago. We have Ankylosaur and Utah Raptor. So these are, there's many raptors. You might remember the Velociraptor from Jurassic Park movie. There's many of these they're very close to birds. You'll see that in the next video, where these animals that have hollow bones, and they might fly a little bit, but they're large predators from that time, as you noticed in the Jurassic Park movie. And then here's, as we move up the formation, here's Tenontosaurus. And so this is from 110 million years ago. So this is where a lot of the early dinosaur discoveries were made, here in the Colorado Plateau and surrounding regions, back in the late 19th century, when they were, it was called the Dinosaur Wars, actually. They were in competition to see who could find the most dinosaurs. I think one person wrote 1,000 papers and hated the other person. So anyway, that's kind of an interesting subject to look at if you're interested, the Dinosaur Wars. We'll see you next time.